Creating a blog post. To create a new blog post, log into your dashboard. Find the Post tab in the upper left-hand corner and click on it, followed by the Add New button at the top of the page. Name your blog post. Think of this title as a headline, something that will grab your viewer's attention. Any good post will always include an image. To insert an image, click the Upload Insert button at the top of the page. You can recycle an existing image by clicking the Media Library at the top. Let's go ahead and choose this image. Finally, click the Insert into Post button at the bottom. The image is on the page now, but it's rather large, so let's go ahead and shrink it. Click the button with the graphic of the mountain in the upper left-hand corner. You'll see size, and you'll see different percentages. You'll notice that as we shrink the percentages, the image shrinks as well. So let's go ahead and click 60% and hit update. The image is much smaller now and will likely fit the page well, but let's say this isn't the image you wanted to use. You can quickly delete an image by, again, selecting it. You can hit the delete button on your keyboard or simply click the red crossout symbol in the upper left-hand corner. The image is now gone. Let's go ahead and upload a new image. So we'll go ahead and click the Upload Insert button again at the top. And let's go ahead and click Select Files, and that'll allow us to dig through our computer to find our image. Alright, so I have some images already here, so I'm going to click on the one I want. I'm going to hit Open, and the procedure will be the same again. It'll pull up the image. It may take a little while depending on the size of the image. And then we're going to go ahead and click Insert into Post button again. And again, we have a rather large image. So let's go ahead and shrink it down some. Click the image. Find the button with the graphic of the mountain. And let's go ahead and shrink it down to 60%. Click on it. Hit update, and now the image is much smaller. You can now add some text. So let me get some text on the page here. You'll likely be writing the text directly onto the page itself, but for the sake of time, I've just go ahead and copied some dummy text over, just to kind of show you how to work with the text in general. So here we have some text, and if you don't see 2 rows worth of formatting options, make sure to click this last button here. You'll see that the second row disappears. So if you click on it again, it'll reappear and it'll give you some more formatting features. So let's go ahead and make these sentences into bullet points, and you'll have the option of just some generic bullet points. You can easily change those to numbered. Let's say we want to, actually let's make these bullets again because I really prefer bullets anyway, so let's switch those up. Let's say you wanted to do like a second headline treatment here for your last paragraph, and you wanted to bring out these words. You can quickly format that by clicking up here where it says paragraph. Click the down arrow, and you'll see you have a couple of different heading options, starting with 1 all the way down to 6. What this simply means, and as it's visually denoted, heading 1 is going to be a rather large looking headline treatment. And 6, obviously a rather small one, probably around the same size as your text. It'll probably just be in bold. So let's go ahead and go middle of the road here and click heading 3. You'll see that the text has gotten a bit larger and is now bold. You can quickly hyperlink text on here. So let's just say we want to hyperlink this bit here, and just for efficiency, let's just go to Google. All right, so let's say this was a page that you wanted your blog post to link out to. So we'll go ahead and copy that page and go back to our dashboard, to our blog post, and we got our text selected. You'll see here on the top row the link icon, and we just want to click on that once, and you'll see the HTTP is ready to go. Don't worry about that, you can just delete it and just paste the link you want onto there. And traditionally, when you're going to link to a website that is not yours, you always want to open a new window / tab. So it's simple, just click on the open link and a new window tab button here. Make sure it's checked off. If it's an internal link, let's say you were just relinking to another page on your website, you don't necessarily have to do that, but it's not a bad idea, so that way people can always refer back to the page they were just on. But yeah, let's go ahead and add our link. And there it is. Let's see what else we can do here. Oh, let me change some text color. Let's highlight some text here. So let's say you wanted to make this few words here really stand out. So just like Microsoft Word, you have the bold option up here in the upper left-hand corner, the italics. You can even change the color. Here you'll see select text color. You'll see another drop-down arrow. You can choose a color from here. You can even click the more colors, and that's going to open up this kind of spectrum of colors that you can kind of play with. And it's real simple. You just kind of move your mouse around and until you get to a color you like, and then simply hit apply, and then you'll see the text is different now. All right, let's go ahead and save draft, and that's going to be found in the upper right hand corner. Save draft is different than publish, which is the blue button down here, in that if you do not want to publish your work just yet, let's say you're not very confident that the work is actually done, you can always just hit save draft, and it'll do just that. It'll just save a draft. And then you can preview the work by clicking the button next to it. And there we go. So now we get a live preview with our headline, our image. Let's check that link. Let's click on it. Sure enough, takes us to Google. Let's go ahead and close that. There are our bullet points. There's our second headline, and there is our highlighted text with some color. You'll notice here that the, kind of glad this happened, that the bullet points are really kind of high on here. They're really close to this last paragraph, and for the sake of formatting, we want to see a little space here. So let's go ahead and go back to our post. Scroll down. See, visually here, it doesn't look like there's a problem, but when it actually renders onto the screen, we don't have this space. So let's go ahead and hit enter return one more time here, and let's go ahead and hit save draft. And let's go ahead and preview that again. So we'll click the preview button. Now, since the tab is already open, it's just up here waiting for us to click on it. And sure enough, when we click on it again, you'll see that the space has been added. And there's our second headline. And again, there's our text with some color and formatting. Let me close this window. And for now, I'm going to stop here. So that way we do not get ahead of ourselves. Get comfortable with inserting images and working with text before continuing on. But make sure to watch the continuing parts after this for a more comprehensive understanding of working with blog posts.